Hi guys, welcome back to Spelling and Word Study. My name is Mrs. Rhoades and I'm here today to get you started on Unit 10, Silent E with A. Please take a second to gather your materials. You will need your red book, open to page 65. You'll also need some colorful pens, markers, or crayons. Remember, whatever I do on the board, you should be doing on your page. Please save room for a key as well. All right, so we started this year learning about short vowels, and from there we moved on to digraphs. Remember, digraphs are two letters that come together to make a new sound. So for instance, CH says ch and SH says sh. We're going to see more of those digraphs this week, but we're going to take a break from short vowels and we're going to move on to long vowels. Long vowels say their name. So the letter A says A, E says E, I says I, O says O, and U says oo or you. Okay? So as we read this list, I want you to listen for the long A sound and each word. Now there are several different ways to make a vowel say its name, but we're going to start with the most common one, which is to use a silent E at the end of a word. It's called silent E because it doesn't talk. It doesn't make a sound at the end of a word. However, it does make the A say its name. So this word is pronounced 8. Okay? We'll talk about that more in a second, but first let's read our list. Please repeat after me. 8, base, chase, late, same, save, shape, take, vase, and whale. Okay, hopefully you heard that long A sound over and over again. So, let me explain to you again how that silent E works. I like to call it bossy E because what it does is it jumps over a consonant and it tells the vowel, say your name, say your name. So this word says 8. Down here, the silent E jumps over the S and makes the A say its name. So this word becomes b-a-s, base. Down here, it jumps over the S again, makes the A say its name. Ch-a-s, chase. Down here, we're jumping over another T, l-a-t, late. Okay. Down here, we have a new consonant. Instead of jumping over a T or an S, it's going to jump over an M, making this word s-a-m, same. Okay, we have a new consonant here. This time we have the V. E jumps over the V and tells the A, say your name, say your name. S-a-v, save. Now we're going to jump over the P. Sh-a-p. Notice there's no sound for the E. The E is silent, okay? But it is controlling the vowel, in this case, the A. T-a-k, take. Down here, v-a-s, vase. And then the last one, w-ale, whale. Okay, so over here, let's make a box and an arrow, and all that jazz means that we have a long A sound, okay? This is telling us that the A in the middle of each word has to say its name. Okay, now I want to go back to Digraphs. Do you guys see any digraphs in our words this week? All right, hopefully you spotted the CH in chase. C and H come together to make a ch sound. So that represents our CH digraph. Did you spot any other digraphs? All right, I bet you saw the SH in shape. SH says shape. So purple box equals SH digraph. Okay, there's one more. Good. Right here. The W and the H are going to work together to make one sound. This isn't whale, it's whale. The H does not talk. So, brown box equals WH digraph. Okay? Beautiful. All right, now I want to talk about something called verbs. You remember from previous weeks that a verb is an action word. It's something you can do, okay? So for instance, I ate my lunch. Well, that comes from eat. Eating is something I can do. Now I eat. Yesterday I ate. Please put a V next to that to show that that word is a verb. I can't base, but I can chase, right? I can chase my dog if she gets loose. So chase is a verb. I can't late and I can't same. I can save stuff though, right? I can save my money. I can save my old clothes. So save is a verb. Shape can be used as a verb, right? We can talk about a shape like a triangle or a square, but we can also take some Play-Doh and shape it into something, right? So when you shape something, you mold it, you turn it into something else. Take, it's definitely an action word, right? I can take a nap, I can take a break. I can't vase and I can't whale. So it looks like we found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 verbs. So over here, V equals verb. And a verb is an action word. It's something you do. Now, we've talked about verbs before. So for instance, I could take this verb, pass. Please pass me the ball, right? And I can change it a little bit. I can change it to passing. I am passing the ball. So pass becomes passing. I can take a word like wish. I wish I had $1 million. I could change it to wishing. Right now I am wishing I had $1 million. Once again, I just take the word and I add a new ending. I just tack on that ing. Easy peasy. All right? But we have to do something different when we add ing to a word that ends with E. So if I say, I always have to chase my dog, right now I am chasing her, look what happens. I write chase, but I get rid of that bossy E. Now I add ing, chasing. Same thing with save. I am saving my money. I start to write save, but that bossy E says, I'm out of here. Okay? Bossy E is afraid of ing. So I get rid of my bossy E. Now I add ing. Same thing with shape. I am shaping the Play-Doh into a ball. I start writing shape. Bossy E says, I'm out of here. Now we add ing. Okay, one more. I am taking a break. I start to write take, get rid of that bossy E, add ing. Okay, so that's just, it's an important rule. It's a common rule that you need to know. So in your book, when you get to page 68, you're gonna have practice adding ing. The words on the top, easy peasy, just add ing, because those words end with two consonants, ss, sh, ll. If a word ends with two consonants, you're good to go. Just add ing. But down here, all these words end with a silent E. So you're gonna have to drop that E before you add ing, okay? Now, you'll notice I skipped the word ate. That's because ate is the past tense of a word, right? There's no such thing as aiding. But what you could say is, I am eating. That would be the present tense of ate, okay? All right, that's all I wanted to talk about except for the vocabulary. Let's just quickly make sure we understand what all of our words mean. So we talked about ate, that means eat. A base could be like, in baseball, you run to first base, second base, and third base. So those are places. Also, like a military base is a place where the soldiers go to practice and train. So a base is a place you go to. We know what chase means, right? You chase somebody. We know the word late. If you're late, you're not on time. So if you're supposed to be to school at 8 and you show up at 8:15, you're late. Same, I think you know that word, right? If two things look alike, they are the same. To save something is to hold on to it for later. A shape could be a circle, a square, a triangle, or to shape means to mold something. To take something, I think you know. A vase, that's like a jar that you hold that holds flowers, okay? So if somebody picks fresh flowers and gives them to you, you're gonna wanna put them in a vase full of water so they don't die. And then a whale is an animal, and I think you have a nice picture here of a whale. Okay, so here's your whale. It's a marine animal, an animal that lives in the ocean, but it's not a fish. It's actually a mammal, which means it has to breathe air. So that's why whales come out of the water. They have to take a big breath, collect the air in their lungs, and then go back down into the water, okay? All right, that's all I have for you guys today. You are ready to go. Good luck, and I'll see you next time.